Hi, welcome to today's Festive Fun. Today we're doing a seated workout. Sometimes you just don't have the time to get down onto your mat, or perhaps you're harbouring an injury and seated stuff is all you fancy doing. So I just thought I'd run you through a couple of little exercises that you can do in the comfort of your chair. Perhaps you're stuck at your desk. Let's see what we can do just to keep ourselves moving. So even seated, you can find things to do that are going to help strengthen through your midsection and also help to work your legs, even though you're sitting down. So we're going to start by taking the hands out in front and picking up one knee at a time to make contact with the hands. Now you're going to be tempted to lower the hands to touch the knees. Try and keep them reached out, chest height, maybe a little lower. Maybe you need to soften the elbows so that you can bring the hands close enough in for the knees to reach. But set yourselves a challenge. See what you can do. Now, it's easy to do this if you are leaning back because there's lots of room. But if you keep the body tall, your sit bones pressing into the chair, a little bit more challenging, and you are actually working a lot more of your midsection. So let's see if we can take that a little step further now. So as we bring the knee up to make contact with the hand, we're going to send the toes out in front, bend the knee and come back down. I'll turn slightly sideways so you can see where we're at. So knee comes up, leg extends, in it comes and down. Same on the other side, extend, in and down. Trying not to lean back, seeing how you feel, a little bit of a challenge. And let's see, could we do this resting on the balls of our feet? So we're working through feet and ankles and calves at the same time. So we come up, extend, in and down. Up, extend, in and down. Keep them going. Nice and challenging for the top of the thighs, for the tummy muscles. Up and stretch, in and down. Last two. Last one. And taking a rest. Reaching the hands behind to lift and lengthen through the chest. And then taking the hands to the knees and leaning back to just round through the chest. And then coming all the way back up. So, nice and simple to work through while seated. Perhaps we want to make things a little bit more challenging. So, placing your hands to your chair, shuffle yourselves further forwards so that you can feel just your sit bones pressing gently into the edges of the chair. Now, our temptation is to collapse through our chest here and lose our ears into our shoulders. So we want to roll the shoulders back and down, maybe soften our elbows, so that doesn't happen. And we're going to slide the legs further away. Resting onto our heels, we're going to push into our arms and lift our bottoms and lower. Push and lift and lower. Doesn't have to be a high lift, just engaging through the arms, taking our body weight, engaging our bottom muscles, our thigh muscles to make that tiny lift. Last one. And then bringing our legs back in, shuffling back onto our chair. Good. So, different movements require different muscle groups. So we're going to try a little bit of gliding and sliding now. With our hands sitting to our hips, just so that we can feel our hip bones are level, rising up onto the balls of our feet. Big breath in to prepare, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out, slide one knee and ankle out to the side. And back in. Breath out, slide out on the other side and back in. Now, if we do this without much concentration, either our foot or our knee will lead the movement. So you'll see this leg is a little slow. I'm trying to keep my knee and my ankle traveling at the same time. Not pushing anything, just going as far as I feel comfortable. Body nice and tall, shoulders sitting back and down. Glide and slide. Got that slow knee on this side, haven't I? Try and catch up. Keep an eye, make them travel together. Last couple. And then come and relax the heels. Good. So The other movement that we can do from here that's going to help with our tummy muscles is another one that involves just edging forwards off our chair. So wriggle yourself slightly further forwards, lengthen your legs once more, soften the elbows, soften the shoulders. And from here, still with your bottom perched on the edge of the chair, hands for support behind you, bring one knee up towards your nose and point the toes and send it away. Flex the foot, pull it up, point the toes, send away. Flex to come in and point to go away. Doesn't matter if you go the other way around. You know me, I'll always forget, even if I've just mentioned it. Good. Knee to nose, toes go away, knee to nose. You almost want to imagine that you're pulling up against an elastic band here. 4 to go. 3, 2, last one, and then from here, bring the feet closer in, shuffle back towards your chair and take a little pause. Now, if you have a seat with a back to it, not a stool like me, you can use that for a little bit of stretching, but I'll show you how to do it if you are perched on a stool as well. So we're going to take the hands in front, turn our palms away from us, and as we push the palms away, lean into our shoulders and round our back. So if you have a back to your chair, you're now going to be in contact with it. And if you don't, it works just as well. Turning the palms inwards, pull the hands in towards your chest as you lengthen through the body. And let's go again. Push the palms away, drop the chin to the chest, round through the back. And then from here, turn the palms inwards, pull the arms in and sit nice and tall. Beautiful. While we're seated, let's get into a tiny bit of other forms of movement that we might have neglected because we've been stuck to our chair. So let's rotate. Let's take the opposite hand to the opposite leg, this spare hand round behind, and turn to look back over our shoulder. We're coming back to the center, doing the same on the other side. Hand across, hand behind, and turn. And then just to finish our movements off, take the hands to behind the back of the head. Lift and lengthen all the way up your spine. The chin is tucked in towards the chest. The head is resting gently into the hands. Elbows are nice and wide. And we're going to breathe out and take a bend to the side. So you feel that bend through the shoulders, through the ribs, not necessarily through the hips. They're grounded into your chair. So this is a deeper stretch than perhaps you might get if you were standing. Some benefits to being seated. And let's bring the body all the way to the top. Breathe out, go over to the other side. So you're just taking that tilt of the elbows and the shoulders, moving through the ribs, gluing the sit bones down to the seat. And then coming all the way up to the top. From here, gently relax your shoulders, let the head press heavy into your hands, and just pointing your elbows forward without pulling your neck, draw the chin to your chest, round gently through your back, pointing your elbows down towards your legs. And then release the hands down. Roll the head slowly back up to the top, shrug the shoulders, drop them back and down. You've made it. Well done. Look forward to seeing you soon for more festive fun.